Jimmy Jam.
I'm Terry Lewis, and we're here rocking it with Cincinnati's own
with B-Boys Underground.
B-Boy, where the fuck you at?
Chillin' in the club in my B-Boy stand.
I get it poppin' on the block like a B-Boy.
B-Boy,
straight from the underground.
Chillin' in the club in my B-Boy stand.
I get it poppin' on the block like a B-Boy.
B-Boy,
straight from the underground.
where the fuck you at?
Chillin' in the club in my B-Boy stand.
I get it poppin' on the block like a B-Boy.
B-Boy,
B-Boys Underground.
Straight from the underground.
Chillin' in the club in my B-Boy stand.
I get it poppin' on the block like a B-Boy.
Hip-hop, 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 don't stop. Hip-hop, hip-hop.
What's good? What's good? What's good? It's your buzzing cousin Ghost Boogie. It's B-Boys Underground, episode number 40. We got the homie King Fuji from Cincinnati, Ohio in the house. B-Boys Underground alumni, old school family. First up, we got a host, G-Fresh. What's good, fam?
What's going on, everybody? Cincinnati in the house. Shout out to Big Weeze, Ghost Boogie, of course. So we got Rising Sun, one of the founding members of the Storm Children, my first group. Blessed me with so much talent and been, traveled with and all of that good stuff. AKA Rising Sun, King Fuji, Storm Children. Yeah. Let's go, Cincinnati. Stand up, 513.
Absolutely. And
I see you, K Rose.
K Rose in the house. Make sure you follow her. More about that here soon. We got, of course, the one and only Big Weeze in the house. What's good, fam? You're muted.
Yo, what up, everybody?
What up? And then, of course, we got the one, the only King Fuji, a.k.a. Rising Sun in the house. What's good?
Yo, love, peace, and ham grease, everybody. What's happening?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. B-Boys Underground, man. I remember 88.3, man. It was popping, man.
Yeah, man.
B-Boys
Absolutely.
For years and years, man. Appreciate the love.
Absolutely, man.
Absolutely. Yeah, we was part of that family with which Ghost Boogie is down with, and of course, and did a lot of magical things, and it leads to what we're doing now, which is great.
Yeah, man. It's just it's always like as an independent artist, man. You got lifing on you, and you still gotta keep being creative and coming up with new ways to express yourself and just keep moving despite whatever's going on, man. But I'm always gonna bring the fire, man, from the heart, because I was made for this. I know I was made to make music to inspire people to wake up and rise up. That's probably the kind of meaning, part of the meaning of Rising Sun, for first light from the darkness, because I came from the darkness, man. Coming up come from the concrete jungle, man. So you learn a lot about life in a very, very rapid pace at a very young age.
Absolutely. Yeah. So, well, let's get into it. Yeah, just this is how we do it. Origins. What got you into this thing we call hip hop, man? And what's when you fall in love?
I didn't even find out till later that I was actually born when hip hop started. That is crazy. Like, now I'm a 77. 1977 was when hip hop really, really like jumped off. Like, the seed was sprouted in the ground. Somebody took a big old dump on it, and it rained the day after. It just started flourishing,
Manure.
man. So, yeah, man. I'm telling you, man. Like, now my first love of hip hop was KRS-One. You know what I'm saying? The J, the F, the M, the F. That was my first hip hop experience, man. Because we didn't really have much. That was when cassette tapes was out. You know what I'm saying? So my first hip hop was that KRS-One, man. I remember the Jimmy. I remember 1, 2, 3. The crew was called BD. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That was my first experience with hip hop, man. And I think, man, I don't even know what year that was, man. I was a kid though, and it sparked something in me as far as rapping, man. But my first reggae artist that I heard, when I heard Bob Marley, that Nazi Dread album, that's what really sparked the whole Rastafarian ventures. I've been Rasta since I was 13, but I wasn't
Okay.
full fledged Rasta till 13. But I had been listening to reggae music before then. Then I ran into some Rasta elders and some brethren that was already Rasta that we congregated and worked out. Some of them was like into the dancing and the hip hop stuff. Some of them was into the martial arts, and so we kind of like got together on that end, man. But
And hey, let me
yeah,
throw
that's
that
really
out
what
there
sparked it.
because
Hmm.
how you meet people, and then because some of your early stuff was talking about the discipline, Native American,
Yeah.
Rastafarian, and you ran
Hmm.
into my uncle, and I was like, we were just talking one day, and I was like, yeah, my cousin,
Yeah.
Bumpy Fairbanks. He said, Master Fairbanks,
Yeah.
that's the one trained me.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
So we
Yeah.
found
Matter of
out we was
fact,
really related, kind of through that.
hmm yeah, man. Extended family already.
Hmm.
Cause
Oh
what
yeah.
happened was I met Seafood Stephen Nixon uh when I was 16. And
Hmm.
he was teaching Shaolin Kung Fu. He was a Shaolin master. He's at the grandmaster level at this point. Uh, but I was like, I want to say a good 7, 8 years into training with him, and then he introduced me to Grandmaster Fairbanks. Because at the time I met him, he was already a Grandmaster level. He was already had like a 10th degree black belt in like 25 different systems. Been all over, to them different countries and training with them different systems, and came up with his own system. And I happened to come across him when he was just teaching his Tai Chi system that he was putting out called Wu Sing Five Element. It's actually part of the system I'm about to actually teach because I came up with a system, a cultivation system that I came up with, from the techniques I learned from both of them. So that's actually gonna be coming soon, So I'll be posting on that. So that's another thing. But yeah, man, Grandmaster Fairbanks, man, people something else, man. He's a master on a whole different level. Like when I first met him, I think we was in the YMCA, and we was talking, and I was talking to Sifu, and behind me, I just felt something behind me, man. Like, how you feel like a gust of wind or something? But we was in the
Yeah,
gym, so it
a
wasn't no, it
presence,
wasn't no gust of
presence.
wind. Yeah, but I
Yeah.
felt it. I turned around, and this dude coming in the door. You know what I'm saying? Then he did a cheese demonstration and knocked me back like 4 or 5 feet. He was like 6 feet away from me. He just pushed me back with his energy. That's how I know it was real. Like, okay, he ain't he ain't bullshit. He's the real deal. So
Yeah, I was I
and
was I was
even
kind of
Seafood, he was
floored when,
doing all kind of stuff, man.
because we had started doing our thing, meeting from I'll tell you that we met at MRSI. I had to go get a second
Yeah.
job. We doing phone surveys, and
Yeah, man.
I linked up you. This is our start. We linked up, maybe it was in 95, 96, somewhere in there. And
Yeah.
I had you, and what's the dude named Dibby Dabber Rapper?
I can't even remember, man. I
Both of
remember you
y'all
was telling
came
me
over there. I
that
said, "All right, I'm fucking with
was
you, not with him." I mean, he was doing triplicates, and it was like a running line of poetry. I couldn't understand nothing he was saying. And you saw
Yeah.
he was looking like Rising Sun was looking like, dude, man. And I looked at you. I was like, yeah, he ain't coming back.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know, man, but I just it's good. Like you never know who you're gonna meet in your travels, man. No matter what you're doing, you know what
Hmm.
I'm saying. Just to go from a call center to making music together and traveling around the country, rocking shows, man. I guess it's crucial, man, how that works, man.
Well, tell them,
Yeah,
yeah,
you know.
tell everybody a little bit about like Storm Children, and that, because that became my baby as we built more groups with
Well,
Truth
yeah, man.
Music Progeny.
Yeah, me and Red Cloud was pretty much like the
Shout
founders.
out
Like
Red
it was
Cloud.
originally, yeah, Red Cloud, man. It was originally we actually, speaking of Native American culture, we became blood brothers through Native American ceremony, and not too long after that, it was originally Poor Boy, Legend of the
Poi
Storm
Boy
Children.
Entertainment, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Poor Boy, Legend of the Storm Children, and we worked on a few concepts when it came to that, and then we came across Zeb, and then he was going by Mephisto. I think he had another name at first, but he wound up choosing Mephisto, I think. And then that's how the Storm Children really got started, man. It's like with me, Kyle, and Fisto started just collabing on stuff, and then you was bringing them beats, man. Like, we was like, man, we got to do this, do that. Going through the beats, like, yeah, we got to do something to that, and then just building on it, man, brick by brick, song by song, man. Like,
Hmm.
and we did a lot of training. Like me and Red Cloud used to train out in the woods and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Had a lot of sessions with backwoods and peace pipes and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Right? Going through pads, filling up notepads. You know what I'm saying?
I gotta
A
say
lot of
this, man,
stuff,
because
man.
every with the group it was like I could do some crucial dub to that. That was every
Yeah,
song I could do some crucial dub to
yeah,
that. I said now
yeah.
every song is
See,
not gonna be dub, but I was like that was the flavor though,
right.
and it was different. It
Yeah,
was
that's
like
where I was at. That's the page I was on at the moment. At that moment, because I started out rapping, but I was still writing reggae lyrics, but I didn't let nobody know I was doing reggae for a long time.
right.
Like I ain't even come out with that. It was kind of I was like developing in a secret laboratory, finding my style and my voice in the reggae genre. But I listen to all the greatest. I mean, there's so many of them, man. Barrington Lizzy, Sugar Minott, uh, Hugh Mondale, Peter Tosh, like it's literally thousands of them. Shava Rank, like dancehall artists, foundation artists, culture artists. So from all the way from the, you know, live your life right, righteous foundation music to, you know, telephone love. You know what I
Oh,
mean? Like
telephone
the good, the
love,
bad, the
man.
good, the bad, and the ugly, man. Like I was all about the gritty and pretty, man. I want it all. I ain't want just one side of it. I want
That
the
was
whole
Ghost Boogie. You know that was the dub plate where
Yeah.
everybody
Hell
did
yeah.
something to the same beat,
thing.
and it
Oh
was just so
yeah.
many different
Yeah,
ones, and like, I,
yeah.
it was like maybe one or two. I was like, that's all right. Rest of them was like, damn, they did fire, and they kept using the same beat for everybody express themselves.
And it's a whole different song. That's the thing about especially in that time period in the reggae culture. It was like the producers. They were like, all right, we have this one tune with the artist to express themselves,
Yeah,
and it'll
that's
be like
that. I agree.
25 of them, and it's like 25 totally different songs on the same rhythm,
Absolutely.
the same
Yeah.
rhythm, but it's like totally different songs. Like you couldn't even compare none to the other. It was totally unique, different songs to the same
And
rhythm. So
then,
that
and when you
that
say
helped
rhythm,
condition my
it's
mind
rhythm.
too.
It's not rhythm. It's rhythm.
Nah, rhythm,
Riddi.
man, with two D's, rhythm.
Yes,
Yeah,
Riddim.
we
Rhythm.
call them versions. Them we call versions. Uh,
So I got a question
just
for you, man.
hmm
In regards to like your influence early on, right? Would you
hmm
say it was dancehall first or hip hop first? Reggae, you know what I mean? Dancehall, island vibes, or was it hip hop?
It kind of hit me, at the same time because I was introduced to like KRS One and Big Daddy Kane and Biz Marquee and all them around the same time period. LL Cool J.
Mm.
Um, and Bob Marley just hit me in a spiritual way, like it just unlocked something that was dormant. And from there, I had some brethren that that's all they did was listen to reggae, man. Like, some of my folks, so all we did was smoke herb, listen to reggae. You know what I'm saying? So I got really influenced almost at the same time. But for me, like the hip hop was what I was actively doing, but the reggae was more of a spiritual thing, like a personal thing for me. And I was like, for me, it's like the hip hop came naturally to me, but I've been singing since I was 6 years old. So
Mhm.
I felt like when it came to reggae, I needed to at least find my voice and my style before I put that out. I didn't want to.
Yeah,
It felt like the hip hop just came so naturally to me, but the reggae, I felt like I had to put myself to a certain standard before I really let anybody know I even did reggae. You know what I'm
Yeah, so
saying?
you kind of
Might
grown
take a little
that
more
in the
time, you know.
background. Yeah.
I went from like a caterpillar to a butterfly. I didn't know nobody. I knew I was a reggae artist till I was at that butterfly stage. You know what I mean? Where the hip hop, it was all out there. I was from a caterpillar to a butterfly. It was really me and Red Cloud. You know, I even with Hazar from Zarnok, King Hazar from Zarnok. You know, I sit in the
Shout
basement
out to
at
shout out
his
to him.
house, man. Yeah, man. We just sit in the basement, blaze up and write songs and stuff. Matter of fact, before school, it was high school for real. Shit, we blaze up two of them things. We had
high
like the first two
high
bands together,
school.
man. We be in class fucking with the teacher and everything. You know what I'm saying? And it just I had people that I was building with. I kind of got into breakdancing a little bit, but as soon as like I was starting to get into that, that's when I ran into Sifu and started training the Kung Fu. And I had always wanted to learn from a Shaolin master since I was a little kid, man. I've been watching Kung Fu movies since I was like 5, 6 years old. And fighting in the playgrounds
I
since I was
remember
in
you coming to
kindergarten, man.
88.3 with them ninja shoes on, my
Oh
friend.
yeah, and
Yeah.
the Bruce Lee shirt.
Like, where you
Yeah,
get them
man.
ninja shoes at, man?
It's smelling like danky
Yeah,
dank.
you already know, man. I
So
think I
I'm
ordered them from the magazine too, one of them ninja magazines, the
Mhm.
the
back page, you can order the boots and the ninja stars and all that. Yeah, I was in all that, man.
yo, hip hop, especially in the '90s, all the way from you know late '80s, all the way through the '90s, hip hop
hmm
and reggae, dancehall, you know, integrated, entwined, part of one another. You
Yeah, they,
know,
they come from the same fundamental concept.
yeah,
You know
exactly.
what I'm saying? It's the
Well,
voice of the ghetto youth, man.
then it was a if you remember, man, like especially towards the second half of the '90s, as a DJ, man, there was always a reggae release um, over a current hip hop beat, like all them Beanie
Right.
Man and Buju Banton,
Yeah.
especially like
Yes.
Buju
hmm
Banton
Absolutely.
outstanding over the
Yeah.
it was the champion. It was a champion remix that had that
hmm
yeah, man. This is Buju Banton. Like it was just, and then you had Mad
Yeah.
Lion, of course, Super Cat.
Yeah, Mad Lion, that boy. Super
Yes,
Cat.
Oh,
Good
bop, bop,
lord.
bop, 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 bop.
yeah, man. Yeah, and then of course, with I remember like Cuddy Ranks, you know,
Yeah, man.
And think
Shabba,
about what
They
he's
be
think
getting
about
the
what he
DJs
said,
together.
Typewriter.
think
Yeah,
about what
man.
he said. He's like, because
Yeah, bro.
KRS-One, BDP had that influence. They had the
Oh
Jamaican
yeah.
roots. Yeah, the Vanto
Yeah,
Threy.
man.
Yeah, that was
hmm
that flavor, and it was like so. Hip hop is still being formulated. We starting with Run DMC and Curtis Blow, and then here we come with
Yeah.
somebody out of a group home, Scott. Rest in peace, Scott. Scott LaRock, and
Mhm.
that sound was like why da da dang, why da 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 dang.
Yeah.
Listen to
Yeah.
my
That's a
9 million,
strong
and
influence.
so I got blessed with some dudes that I just met working on a second job. I was working at GE, I think, and met you at MRSI, and not only that,
Yeah.
these dudes could do 4-part harmonies. So they had a
Yeah.
musical singing, like, hold on, Fresh, give me another track. And they would sing the other part.
Yeah.
So 4-part harmonies, it's like it's a barbershop quartet where everybody's got to blend and they singing an off
Yeah.
note to match with that note. I said, what do I
Yeah.
have here?
Yeah. Fisto was always, he always had a very unique and beautiful voice, and as a lyricist, man, is extremely creative, man. Like very unique style and energetic. You know what I mean? Like when we do live shows, man.
The
The
live shows
energy we
was
brought.
was ridiculous. I mean, just
Yeah.
the energy that y'all brung to the shows was to
hmm
get everybody put your lighter up. And remember, I would shock y'all. Like I would have one of your songs. Y'all thought like, oh, it's gonna be that beat, and I was like, nah, I remixed it. and I would drop it live. Y'all look back at me like,
and we do it
what's
we do
that?
it anyway.
I said, you hear it, go. You like it, go. And y'all like, oh, we gonna freak this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of DJs do me like that too, man. Like especially down here recently in Minneapolis. You know, when I was able to frequent the Monday night reggae night, man. You know, DJ Diamond will. I said, just give me something gritty, man. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So with some heavy bass or something, you know, and he'll just run through it, you know, and I just go ahead and bless it off of that, man. It's a lot of that's part of the culture too. It's like I got so many songs. When I hear instrumental, it instantly within the first 10 to 15 seconds, I can hear 3 or 4 of my songs that would actually work on that instrumental, and I just run with the one that comes to mind first, or the one that fits the best. You know what I mean? And just spit it, and it usually works. You know what I'm saying? And it's just it just comes from years of just practice, rehearsing, writing, and you get to the point where you just get a feel and intuition about it. You know what I'm saying? It's not really a mechanical thing. It's more of an intuitive thing.
And man, some of y'all song titles was just eclectic and deep and poignant. I mean, Jack on the Nine, Eye of the Storm, Hot the Fire. I mean, it's like the title. It was like nobody. You had to worry about them titles. Somebody else doing a song with that title. They was just different. And Eye of the Storm,
outside the box,
Ungrateful Ones, The Quickening.
Yeah.
So I got them all. I got them all loaded up. So and then we're gonna listen to some other stuff. Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah, Boogie. Let's see. So we got the
what
basics.
you want to listen to?
I want everybody to hear the new joint that I did with Black North, man. That I don't recall, man, because that's like
I've
the current
seen that
event
in the
song,
link tree. I seen that in the link tree.
Yeah.
And Black North, I sat down with him through Jay Wizzo. Shout out to Black North.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I want to hear that.
Wizzo. And Power Blast Worldwide. Everybody representing, man. Looking out for each other, man. Like building the Midwest conglomerate. Conglomerate.
Yeah, I mean, tell this story too, because it's like what I loved about y'all was how y'all hyped up the other people. I mean, y'all showed true Cincinnati grit, and
Absolutely.
and we also pushed people to be better. Because remember, we used to go and rehearse. We used to go to that studio and rehearse, make sure the mics still. If you had mic cords and make sure everybody was doing the ad libs. We actually practiced this, like a Temptations would.
Sound check. A real sound check.
Oh, say sound check was so important. Boogie can relate to that. Boogie was there.
Yeah.
He's like, man, get the right. Like, and what did we tell everybody? Don't do the.
Cuff the mic.
That was a pet.
Sing through your fingers.
Yeah, I turned their mic off. Like, man,
the sound man said, "I love y'all," because we showed up to sound check and we practiced for 30 minutes. Everybody got the mic they wanted, and then it's like, don't cuff the mic. Put that, it's a diaphragm. Hold it at the bottom, and there all your favorite rappers do this. Sound man, y'all can hear me. Yeah, get your hands off the mic.
Right.
It makes it louder, but in a wrong, distorted way. So,
well, no, I mean, you can't. It just you're causing
sound man
feedback.
gets mad. He hates that.
Yeah, as a vocalist, I wanna be able to hear myself when I'm on stage. So me cuffing the mic, it kind of just is a like shooting myself in the foot or something.
Yeah, because you got your monitors, and we like to teach game here. Like monitors is how you can hear yourself. And then you got to watch the lights, and so you ain't blinded. You're probably up there sweating like a dog.
Yeah,
it's like.
Absolutely.
And don't shit talk the sound man, because if y'all shit talk the sound man, guess what? You definitely gonna sound like shit.
All right.
We got New Zealand in the house, Pam Badass.
Some
The
pan
sound man was
badass.
the first person I used to go to. The sound
No,
man
I'm
was
not
DJ.
saying you all. I'm
You know,
saying the
yeah.
y'all. Like,
The
don't
new
just
ones.
because you
Oh
have a
Different.
yeah,
whack
yeah,
ass performance, don't
absolutely.
blame it on your sound man. Check this out. Want to give a
Right.
big shout out to K Rose, artist, Flavor Magazine, Kings County artist. She's got a lot of stuff coming out, making sure that one episode is, or the one edition, the first episode and edition, the hard copies are in. You can order those hard copies
That's
and
what's up.
digital copies. And then
Building.
submission time is running out to be in the second edition, and the cover artist on the second edition is going to be Rakim, y'all. So the first edition,
Okay.
one and only Jazzo, the originator, and this episode's going to be Rakim. Much more. Be on the lookout for all things Flavor Magazine, K Rose, and then of course Kings County Media Group. Much love, and we're getting ready to get in. I don't recall King Fuji Black North. Is there anything that you want to say about this or set this up before we get into it?
Yeah, man. We're coming into an age of awakening, and for all this time, for the last 400 years, everybody in the world knows who we are, except for us. Like they've gone
That's deep.
extensive energy, time, energy to make sure that we don't know that we are the Aboriginal people of the land, North, South, and Central America, Turtle Island. We are the original people. We didn't come from nowhere else. We have ancestors from Africa and from Asia on the East Coast and the West Coast because we traded for thousands of years with those dynasties. So we had our own dynasties and kingdoms and culture here, all up and down the Mississippi. And from my complexion to your complexion, we are the original people. And most people around the world, they know who we are, but we don't even know who we are. So this is one of them wake up songs, like we are the Aboriginals. You know what I'm saying? Uh, like that we've been misclassified, and now we're understanding, coming into an awakening that we're not black, we're not African American. Our political classification is actually Moorish American because we are the descendants. You know, say for those from born Americans born in America,
This is
descendants
what I
from
had to
black
deal with,
folks.
and I
Yeah,
loved it because, like,
yeah.
I went to school for IT, but my minor was African American studies and things of that nature. And to get
Mm-hmm.
blessed with these dudes that were so conscious, I it was
Mm-hmm.
it was beautiful to me because I didn't like all the some music I consider pollution, but like everybody got a voice. So
Yeah,
I
yeah,
was like, hey, we actually did a song. We gonna play Super G too.
yeah,
When like
yeah.
Super
That
G
was a
was like
joint. That was a
okay, we
joint.
only conscious. And I said, no, we ain't. Hey, these dudes are conscious, but they from them streets.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
That's why it's street coast music.
There it is, man. Well, check it out, man.
Yeah.
I don't recall. Let's get into it.
I don't recall giving permission to snatch me out my car, harass me at the bar, create a jurisdiction just to leave a bloody scar. No, I don't recall giving permission to vaccinate my child or to have my taxes filed or always get harassed cause of where I domicile. Ayy, their truths are filled with contradictions, went out their way trying to erase our history, put a muzzle on our leaders with assassins and false convictions, made education means to bring us to our knees, but what's hidden in the dark will come out to the light eventually, despite the ears who can hear and eyes which cannot see, that the age of the goddess is here for 1,000 centuries, and now it's time that we embraced our destiny. leave a bloody scar. No, I don't recall giving permission to vaccinate my child or to have my taxes filed or always get harassed cause of where I domicile. Hey.
What document did I sign? Cause I don't remember. Hunting my October red line in the fender. Man, y'all just pretenders, false word inventors. Speak a weird tongue so y'all can build up members. The gatekeepers making laws from opinions. Draw me into court so y'all can make life decisions on who I be. I can't be me. Historical eradicators, so I can't see the bloodline majesty, dynasty of an era. Hidden from the people who expose their terror. Manipulators of choice to silence a voice. Call they self-helping while they selling us noise. The quick talkers, no face, they skill walkers. Take you up out your freedom to make us head knockers. No great part of waking up is coffee in my cup. It's knowledge that I learned that help me stand up.
I don't recall giving permission to snatch me out my car, harass me at the bar, create a jurisdiction just to leave a bloody scar. No, I don't recall giving permission to vaccinate my child or to have my taxes filed or always get harassed cause of where I domicile. Ayy, with feathers and fezzes across the nations, unite the clans as one to ensure our victory. There's no time for the ego or idle procrastination. That's if we truly wish to set our people free. Time is now, we won't bow or bend over for bloody conjuring. The light of truth shall guide the way as we proceed, with the key to the heart to prevent us all from wandering. If you're thinking these words are all a fantasy, we'll see. I don't recall giving permission to snatch me out my car, harass me at the bar, create a jurisdiction just to leave a bloody scar. I don't recall giving permission to vaccinate my child or to have my taxes filed or always get harassed cause of where I domicile. Ayy.
Yeah, peace to love, peace to love.
Just always poignant, just like where my taxes filed, where I domicile.
Yeah,
That's
I
dope,
mean,
man.
it's just teaching people like,
yeah, man.
I've
The whole police state, the military, the 400 and something year military occupation of our land is coming to an end, and the people are rising up and waking up. Man, that's what the song is about. It's we're coming into this new era of understanding because a lot of people that are into the whole astrological events and whatnot, the ending of the dark age, so to speak, the sign. You know how the life comes in waves and seasons, right? So
mhm,
the
Mhm.
last 250 years was, you know what I'm saying, on the decline as far as the mentality and spirituality. That's why so many things went down the way they did, and now we, you know, it's going on the upper bound. So the vibration is rising. Uh, that which was in the dark is now getting exposed. It's getting harder and harder to hide anything. You know what I'm saying? And then some people who wasn't, you know, mentally capable of the grasp certain understanding are starting to make sense of things. Things are starting to make sense now simply because the vibration is rising, and as the frequency goes higher and higher, you know, if your brain and
Miss
your
Cat said
DNA can't
frequency.
take it, you might implode and explode. But if you you spiritually inclined, you're gonna evolve with the evolution of the time. You know, as long as you want to put the work in and wake up and just put forth something righteous that's inside of you, because you got everybody got something inside of them to give. Everybody got a gift and talent to bring to the table. You know, everybody ain't gonna do the same thing. Everybody ain't gonna be the best at the same thing, but they can be the best at whatever it is they came to this world to do. You know, you just gotta
Amen
Absolutely.
to
be
that.
And
Amen
when
to that.
yeah.
and when I say that, because we looked at this, we looked at what the culture was for what we was doing, and trying to, and life hits everybody, and
Yeah.
we recognized the things that we were doing, and it was like ahead of its time, because like not everybody's going to accept that process of, this is what we need to be doing. And,
Right,
they
right.
show you some flashy things and throw you off track
Hmm.
instead of
Yeah.
focusing on, like, look, my life got to mean something, and the music got to mean something, because music is our expression. And when
Yeah, multimedia of urban reality. I appreciate that. My bad. I ain't mean to
oh
interrupt
yeah,
you.
Carl, but
Salute.
Shout him out.
hey,
Shout out, Carl.
he coming up.
Yeah.
Me and him,
Okay.
man, it's just some things that we're getting back to, and we're trying to build the brand, because everybody on this show right now knew how B-Boys Underground was. You know how much work it was. And we put in that work to get to just give people good music, a platform for themselves. And
Right.
yeah, and then me and you took it another place.
Well, right now, speaking of platforms, shout out to the hater on the call, the calling all haters. Shout out to the hater. Uh, now speaking of platforms, now in this day and age, you got all these platforms where if you're an independent artist, you're willing to put the work in, you can be on all the streaming platforms in the world. You can put out music however you want to do it. You don't have to worry about bending over for no, you know,
Gatekeepers. The
no
gatekeepers are
major
gone.
label or
Yep.
you know what I mean? Yeah, you can
Facts.
actually express yourself as an artist and put your work out and then put the work in that you want to put in, or whatever you can until you able to, because some people they just want to make music to get it out there, and some people want to get it out there and go out and experience, touching the people. That's what I do. I get out and I bless the mic. Everywhere I touch the mic, I get new fans and make new connections because I make real music, and the music that I make is essential. You know what I mean? For me, I mean, it ain't for everybody, but it's essential that I do the music the way I do it because, I know I was part of my purpose here is to wake up and inspire people, through the music.
Uh, I think you did a great job with it, man. I mean, some of my favorite songs. I mean, if I'm in a bad mood, it's some songs I play. Ungrateful Ones is one. I mean,
Hmm.
just Eye of the Storm is one of my favorites. Uh-huh.
Yeah,
I
that
mean,
was
we talk
yeah,
about
I
the
like Eye of
Cincinnati
the Storm.
riots.
Yeah, Eye of the Storm. That was one of my favorites too that we did together, man. We got
Hey,
some good
Boogie.
collabs, man.
I mean, because we might do a little bit playing more music quicker than we usually do. Um, we gonna do something. I mean, we just kind of dipped off, but um, if we can get, because we like Who You With. That's one of our fan favorites. Um, Boogie, can you play Eye of the Storm?
I can. I can. Give me 1 second. I can get that
Sure.
pulled up for you right now.
You want to tell them the backstory on Eye of the Storm?
I mean, at that time I was deep in, I was still in the martial arts training. I still am, but at that time I was into the meditative practices and I was getting, into the culture of because the storm children, it wasn't just something that we made up. Like we really was, mentally and spiritually tuning in with the elements and whatnot. And
I know.
we felt like, yeah, we felt like uh the eye of the storm was like just a it was like a hurricane. Like the eye of the storm is the calmest part of the storm.
Hmm.
That's in the silence within, you know, it's akin to someone in battle in the midst of combat. Your mind has to be like cool like water and your body like fire. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
That's
you see,
that's kind of like the
That's a
concept
Bruce
of the
Lee.
eye of the storm.
That's a
You
Bruce
know?
Lee reference. Cool as water. I mean, just to
To be
get
like
Well, yeah, I
water.
mean,
and get your
hmm
balance, and keep moving.
yeah,
Because
because
we
if it's
all
all fire, then everything burns down and it's all over with. Like you got to keep a cool head, man.
dope, dope.
Absolutely. We getting that queued up. Give me 1 second. We almost there. All right. Let's see. Cause It's easier for me to download it and then put it back up on here and do it this way, like this right here. Eye of the Storm, Storm Children, y'all.
Wanna start with your gun clapping, amp and start snapping off with your head. Have your peeps wondering what happened, I make you famous. Then take the rest you out for laughing, what that's that. These jackals travel in packs, so watchman told me. You lay down with dogs, you catch fleas. With a like the green herb, you broke down like trees. And out the temple from the thieves. Fire on my mark until then, storm children at ease. Got me on bended knees, now I'm praying for the enemy I slept with. In these days, religion versus science, a mercenary alliance, shackles lines. Face to face, they break bread. Mustafa reborn in another silent form with infrared December. With missile launches on each side, do you remember the day when the timber wolf arrived? You cried, nobody listened, you lied about your position, you died. Now who's fishing fire, burn, blazing hell?
Now it's born, come follow me, journey into the eye of the storm. We rockin' the microphone till the universe gets warm. Eradicate all war when we move in a swarm. Come follow me, journey into the eye. Now it's born, come follow me, journey into the eye of the storm. We rockin' the microphone till the universe gets warm. Eradicate all war when we move in a swarm. Come follow me, journey into the eye.
Little frowning faces in the words they're written places. Got they future sold inside of their brains with paper laces. And little me having visions of crack dreams. Got a baby by Billie Jean who's only 13 and as bad as it seems. At least the daddy pays his dues. Niggas passing child support like they was family jewels. No niggas born to lose. For dark shadows and glass containers be breaking free. Releasing spirits of lust and envy. Dirty deaths by do-gooders living by city rules. Get side treatment, importance be lost. Cause cash rules and makes fools. Invisible decisions on future missions. Got me seeing the same sad scene like a mortician. Bad religion got niggas splitting like Charles and Di. The combinations of dirty minds and cream means decline. Gateways to ghetto galaxies and close the worlds of poverty. Shooting verses on street corners. The corners was my gate key. Metamorphosis to manhood. Chameleon to my surrounding. Got me ready for low petty niggas. Steady hounded on the solid steel doors of opportunity. The knocks of fat knuckle niggas resemble gunshot. Hot days and hotter nights. The timeline of life has a border. Combinations of dirty minds and cream means no more. Combinations of dirty minds and cream means no more. Combinations of dirty minds and cream means.
Now it's born, come follow me, journey into the eye of the storm. We rockin' the microphone till the universe gets warm. Eradicate all war when we move in a swarm. Come follow me, journey into the eye. Now it's born, come follow me, journey into the eye of the storm. We rockin' the microphone till the universe gets warm. Eradicate all war when we move in a swarm. Come follow me, journey into the eye. Lord, hear the rising sun when me come a lyrical so hard. Knowledge is the key, so we open up the door. When the darkness storm child, bring the light so we shine. Good soul food feed youth, so it open up the mind. I and I Rasta man, so we praise the lassie I. Firm discipline, lift up, spark the herb and get high. All around is chaos, but we must remain calm. Where you going to run when them dropping all them bomb? Our people must fight back when you're back against the wall. Revelation time, so now Babylon them fall. From the eye of the storm, yes, we still standing tall. To the most high create everything great and small. Brimstone, thunder, lightning, bring the winds and the rain. With the conscious lyrics, so we mash it in the brain. If the one just don't know, then it's time to explain. See, begin your bloodstream, touch your vein. Now it's born, come follow me, journey into the eye of the storm. We rockin' the microphone till the universe gets warm. Eradicate all war when we move in a swarm. Come follow me, journey into the eye. Now it's born, come follow me, journey into the eye of the storm. We rockin' the microphone till the universe gets warm. Eradicate all war when we move in a swarm. Come follow me, journey into the eye. Now it's born, come follow me, journey into the eye of the storm. We rockin' the microphone till the universe gets warm. Eradicate all war when we move in a swarm.
That was a good session too.
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
absolutely.
Hmm.
Dope, 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 dope. Love it, love it. I remember that one. I remember that one.
Yeah, because that was
Yeah,
done
man.
before you left Cincinnati.
Yeah. Yep, yep.
Yeah, that was early storm chills, Turtle Island, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because you know
Yep,
the
yep.
Turtle
Yeah,
Island went on Dib's track, so
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that
Miss
was nice,
Miss Cat
man.
said eradicate. She said eradicate all war.
Yeah, and
Uh,
that's the thing. Like when I first learned about, I was digging into our culture. I just it just felt right to express the native culture. Like when I found out that this whole land was called Turtle Island, and started looking into it and listening to the tribal music of the different, different nations and whatnot, reading the history of the different nations, it really inspired me to talk about that. And we pretty much right now, this is like the return of Turtle Island, like the beginning of the return of Turtle Island, man. The people, power of the people, man. It's coming back into people's hands, but the people got to be willing to do the work and come together and stop basically stop hating on each other. You
we
know what I'm
had
saying? Because
we had this
love and unity,
problem.
that's how it starts.
We had this problem where like I mentioned that earlier in the early part of the interview, where we would go up there and hype everybody else up. They
Yeah,
they would have a
yeah.
show. They wouldn't invite us because we was getting polished. So I'm like, y'all got a show, but y'all was worried
Hmm.
about getting on our shows. And I said, hold
Yeah,
on, why are you not telling us about your show? I said, man,
yeah.
my dudes, and like, yeah, definitely you, y'all will go up there, hype the crowd up for them. Because if you hype the crowd
That's
up,
what.
our performance
Yeah,
is gonna be better.
that's what we do as entertainers, man. I still do that to this day, man. When I perform like in local places with local artists and whatnot, I
Mhm.
try to stay until they turn the lights on and say, y'all ain't got to go on, but you gotta get out of here. I like to stick around and kick it with everybody, man. There's a lot of artists that come through, especially major artists that come through and they do their little 45 minutes and then they just bounce. You know what I'm saying? Like I never felt that. I ain't never been that type of artist. I'm the type of artist I come early for the sound check, and I
Mhm.
go kick it, roll me up a split or two, get something to eat, and then come kick it and come in,
And be ready to
hype up
go.
all the artists before I go on. I'm showing love and support. And whether
You
you
be
show
at
that
the
love and
front
support
of
back,
you
that's
be in
on
front of the
you. But I'm gonna
stage.
do my thing, regardless. Yeah,
Right.
I'm gonna show love on stage and off stage. That's being authentic, though.
And that like
Yeah.
the who we have right here, this is because Boogie was here when like early
Hmm.
process. Nobody knew I was doing it. I know y'all kept me out of here like, nah man, G Fresh do beats, man. He ain't fucking with you. I used to hear that. They were like, man, I've been trying to get at you, bruh. I'm like, nah, they said, nah, man, he got too many artists. He ain't fucking with y'all. I was like, we didn't listen to 30 beats until we found what we want. Oh, if we play that Feed Me Hip Hop.
Feed me hip hop. Give me a second.
Yeah, and so remember John Doe did the cuts, 1200 hobos. So
Yeah, man.
we listened to that beat until y'all found what y'all wanted. I was like, what do y'all think of this one? What do y'all think of this one? Y'all was like, mm-mm. Y'all need, I love I love when they was
We was
like,
honest though. We was honest. We kept it real. We
yeah, I
wasn't
mean,
trying to,
like,
we
right,
want to
like
be
telling the
100,
truth.
100, man, because that's what makes the music even better when everybody is feeling on the same page. Like, all right, let's do something. So this one right here, it makes it all that much better, man.
Oh, I had a
As far
story.
as
I
the
remember
creative
I
process.
actually was trying to rap on it, and y'all heard it up by yourselves. And so I'm playing the beat. Y'all was like, y'all heard up by yourselves. Y'all came back with it. It was like fuck whatever I was talking about. I said, that's it. You
Yeah.
get that song. I was like, that's it. But I had a storm, Turtle Island. Yeah. Which one you got?
Man, that first tape, man, good lord, it was something. It was the raw energy of it, and I still, I was able to spit it and re-record it after, it got lost or whatever, man. But it just wasn't the same. It wasn't on the same energy. Like, yeah, it was something about that original take, man. It
Man,
was
we redid that, and
mm-hmm.
I had a computer crash. I looked at the wall for a
Yeah.
week, and I was like, I went and redid it, and I was like, I redid everything that I lost, and everybody was like, yeah, it's all right. It is not like the energy on the first recording. That's why
Yeah.
you need to back up your
It
shit.
was raw. Yeah, it was just that raw take, man.
So we
Like,
redid it, and everybody said,
and
like, hey, they were
yeah,
like, Fred, yeah, it's all right.
yeah, like it's all right. I
I
said that
knew it
too.
was,
Like,
I
yeah,
knew it. I was like, I was so, because I didn't do it with
yeah,
the same energy how we did it. So I was just trying to replace it, and I was like, man, I knew myself.
yeah.
As soon as y'all said that, I was like, this don't sound like who we. What we got on deck?
So we can do either or, which I mean, I've got
Well, you the
Feed
guest.
Me Hip Hop, and I've got Turtle Hot ready to go. So I mean, you guys tell me where you
Let's
guys want
do.
to go.
I think I would do Turtle Island first. I know I
Yeah, you
knew
check
Feed
that
Me
out.
Hip
I ain't
Hop.
heard that in a long time, man.
Which one? Feed Me
The
Hip Hop.
Turtle Island, man. Both of them actually, man. Like, yeah, man. It's been
Well,
a minute.
this
I've been
is the
posting on
one
new music
after
too,
we
man. So it's
lost
like
it.
okay, yeah.
Let's go Turtle Island because Turtle Island was featured on Mr. Because we talking about alumni here. So we had Zeb on,
Mm-hmm.
we got you on, we had Dibs on. So Turtle Island
Mm-hmm.
went on his 1200 Hobos tape.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
do Turtle Island because you talked about it. Let's run that one.
Well, here it is. Bam.
I had to recoup all of this. I was pissed.
They say we got no hope, some say the world is gonna end. It's hard to tell the difference from an enemy and friend. Our pockets broke, we gotta make the loot, so we wildin'. Our destiny a mystery, we dwell on Turtle Island. Acid rain and tornadoes predict the forecast. Cloudy skies, homicide with 1,000 gun blasts. Giddy up, many migrate to duck a dog fate. Hear the fin cracks cry out, got no food on they plate. It's a shame, but a fact, reality, way life. Modern day assassination with a gun or a knife. For the cream, living schemes from the bottom to top. The pyramid chopped in pieces, economy flop. Who got the power? The one who hold the gold, what you thinking? So when it's judgment day, who goes to hell without blinking or speaking? Better check, the time's running out. You grab the microphone, now camera, what come out your mouth? I see it all around, the turtle's back as she crawling. A new nation rising while the old one is falling. I'm calling to all the open minds, recognize we got the means to kill the beast no matter what the size. They say we got no hope, some say the world is gonna end. It's hard to tell the difference from an enemy and friend. Our pockets broke, we gotta make the loot, so we wildin'. Our destiny a mystery, we dwell on Turtle Island. Whatever crew you choose, I'm gonna represent the news, northeast, west and south, where the triggers get abused and used. Just a fraction, you're flowing universal. My style is two katanas, so I'm cutting right through. From Appalachia to the Rockies, to north to south coast. Only the strong survive, the sun will rise and spook you like gold. A combination, genetically combined to blow up. Possessed by Samson and Geronimo, oppress me and you gotta go. Dako Wala say best to make sure you treat your brother like a brother so that y'all can make dough. These petty fights can only lead to self-destruction. Collaborate to function, or else it's gonna be your bubble busting. Cause Babylon, they only want the cheese to kill you from disease and lock you up so you can be on your knees. We don't receive no justice, so how can there be peace? We fighting what we want, we take to keep, to say the least. They say we got no hope, some say the world is gonna end. It's hard to tell the difference from an enemy and friend. Our pockets broke, we gotta make the loot, so we wildin'. Our destiny a mystery, we dwell on Turtle Island. They say we got no hope, some say the world is gonna end. It's hard to tell the difference from an enemy and friend. Our pockets broke, we gotta make the loot, so we wildin'. Our destiny a mystery, we dwell on Turtle Island.
Yeah, man, that brings me back. Like I've been on that same mission since then, man. Like my my message has been the same message, just on different beats. You know
Hey,
what I'm
we
saying?
gotta hit.
Oh, yeah.
Miss Cat is really pulling the
Yeah.
chat,
I appreciate
and
the
she
love,
said,
Miss
she
Cat.
said,
Yes.
she said,
Yes.
"Yeah, I hear the native, or is it just me?"
Mhm.
And you know what? She right. I mean, like this is what I would used to
Yeah.
hear when I used to record stuff for y'all. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, and anybody like we got to do industry stuff. Like, I mean, just anybody work one take. I didn't have no problems with your takes.
Well, yeah, a lot of times I had already like maybe rehearsed a couple hours before I got there because I wanted to make sure that I wasn't wasting no time because time is money. You know what I'm saying? So when I got into the studio, I got into the habit of like before I even record, just rehearsing and running through at least
Mhm.
3, 4 times so I don't have to take too much time to get it right. But now,
Right.
like
So
when
it
I
was
make
so
music
easy
from
for you to be
scratch,
like, hey, fresh, give me another track. Give
hmm
me another track. It was easy. First spits, first, like
yeah,
we had like we had
yeah.
Zeb was so eclectic and he couldn't get it right. I remember he was all raspy one time.
Yeah, because he's a perfectionist when it comes like he wants his inflection to be right on certain words. Like he was more detail oriented in his delivery than I was. So his thing wasn't really the wording; it was the expression of how he wanted to
Yes.
express
The
certain words
energy.
and whatnot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
and the energy. Yeah, yeah.
Oh
Me,
now
me, myself. It's like I just wanted to make sure that I'm making love to the rhythm with my words properly. Like, you know what I'm saying?
yeah, what he said, making
And that's
love
how
to
I
the
look
rhythm.
at
Yeah, I
I look
know
at
he
music
was.
like a woman. Well, music is a woman. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna
Hey,
make love to the music
I got
because
it
that's
in
what I
my
do,
hand.
man.
I'm
You
making
know?
love to this. Yeah, now you felt
hmm
it.
I gotta make it squirt. You dig?
hmm And then you became such a everybody wanted you to do like the reggae hook. So then
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, remember you said you held that down until you was cool with it.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm
And
cool
so
with it, man. Even still, but a lot of artists now, you know, only people I collab with now is people that have a like an ass cap or being minds like serious about making music. Like it's a lot of people that just they don't have any concern about actually doing music full time or actually putting their music out. They just do it for fun, and that's cool. But if I'm a collab with you, like I want you to be registered so that we can
Mm.
break bread from the beginning. Like everybody I do music with now, we do all the paperwork first before we even record, so
Mm.
that
right.
when we do it, we're
So
doing it heartedly. Everybody knows what's happening. Everybody's in agreement, and then
he made
we
me
can
sign the
do what we
paper.
do with no restrictions. With no
He made me
restrictions
sign
at
the
all.
paper.
Hell yeah,
Shaheed,
bro.
because remember, like we was doing this because
Yeah,
we thought we just
yeah,
gonna blow up, and we was blowing up. But now it got to the point
yeah,
like, hey, where's the splits? Who's doing the publishing? And like,
yeah.
and then
Yeah,
I
we gotta
teach
do it.
everybody. Yeah,
It's
and
a
that makes
business, man.
sense.
It's a music business. That's the business part of the music. Like the
hmm
music aspect is like 10 or 15%. The business in it is everything else, man. And if you're already
Absolutely.
blessed with the talent, if you're already blessed with the talent and gifted like we've been gifted, then it only makes sense to really learn to understand the business aspect of it. Because a
Absolutely,
lot of people,
because you get
there's a lot of
you will
artists
get
out there
fucked
that's
over.
like mostly business. They all about the business, and they're not really about the culture or the music. And it
Mm.
shows. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But those who's really about the culture, and the music, and also have the business acumen, that shows too. Like Wu-Tang Clan is a good example. They understand the culture and the business aspect. And they probably learned it as they was going along, but a lot of
Like
it
we
they learned
did.
from the streets.
Yeah.
They already had the business acumen from the streets, you know what I'm saying? So they just applied it to the music. And that's why it was so powerful. That's why they're so successful.
Yes, man, preach,
hmm
man, brother.
Hey,
That's why I
I
wanted to
ain't
join.
preaching. I'm just saying that's just what it is, man. Like
No,
it's a business, it's
but
a
it is
music,
a preach to
we got
somebody.
examples. We got examples. It's real
Mhm.
live examples in our face about how and it ain't no secret, you know what I'm saying? But it's just people pay attention to what they wanted to. They got selective hearing and selective memory, and to each their own. To each their own. But for those of us who've actually been putting in work, and like I said, life be life, and sometimes, I'm one of the most anti-social media individuals that you could come across sometimes. And then sometimes I'm on there
I
every
know.
day. It just depends on what's going on. Life be life. You know what I mean? But I don't let that get in the way. Like I'm still, as long as I'm living and breathing, I'm still put out music, you know, to inspire people, to help
And
people
we
rise up and
actually
wake up,
we
you know.
actually tell each other because we went through these experiences. We became brothers.
Hmm.
I mean, I
Yeah,
was the older
yeah,
dude.
we family, bro. We family. Hmm.
Yeah.
Well, we had a ball on the road. I remember we, we
Yeah,
did we did free shows
yeah,
until we started getting paid.
yeah.
You remember you
That's
got
how it
paid?
starts.
Remember
Yeah,
you got
yeah,
paid?
man.
I said,
Yeah,
hold
man.
on, that money going to Shaheed because we was out there. We blew up Louisville. Remember? 502 Heads
Man, they
didn't get
shut
the
down.
perform.
They shut the whole stadium down. We had people in there fighting. They were so excited. They just started rumbling like,
I
hey.
said we was like our whole camp got to perform, and then it was like
Yeah,
we
everybody.
got them doing
Yeah,
going nuts.
superpowers. Everybody. Yeah, it was a whole. Yeah, it was a whole crew
So
of
it
us,
was
man. Like,
Scandal Wiz. We all
yeah,
came down there gang, and so we was
yeah,
down there with 502
yeah,
Heads in Louisville, and they had a no
yeah.
fight policy. So somebody started. Dude was breakdancing. Somebody punched him, and I'm like, it just turned to like
Hmm.
we
Yeah, it
got
was a
our
wrap then.
hold on. 502 Heads said we need to get to perform at our own show,
Yeah, yeah.
but we our bubbling wine.
uh,
Can we play that?
yeah, that bubbling wine, boy. That's one of my favorites too, man. That's in my top 10, man. That
We
bubbling
went
wine,
down
just
to
'cause that's a hell of a collaboration, man. Like it's a bunch of talented people on that song, man. Like we meant what we said on that too, man. That's a classic,
oh,
man.
and it
Still
was
to
like
this
the
day.
whole camp with them as well. We was like we went down there. We
Hmm.
was down there just on. We was thugging it out down there. We slept on the floor. We was in some
Yeah, man.
apartment with no couches, nothing, and we
Yeah, man.
we
Like
pulled that
making it
song
work.
off, and then we came back up to Cincinnati, and I forgot who that dude was. So I did the he had the beat. I said, man, that'd be
Hmm.
cold. We picked that one out. So I did the production for it. You pull it up, Boogie?
I've got two of them. Which one do you want? The first one or the remix?
Do the first one. Because the first
Okay.
one that's what was it? Watts?
That's
Yeah.
the original cut, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I remixed it behind you. You know what I do. But yeah, let's play
Yeah, yeah. Do
the
a remix
first
version.
one.
Yeah.
All right, give me a moment.
This like a posse cut.
Yeah.
You got everybody that's
It
been on
was.
our podcast. You got Jay
It's a lot of
Wiz
fun,
on
man.
there, Red Cloud, Rest in Peace of Scandal. You got Mephisto. Only
Yeah.
person we didn't have was one of Uncut members. Cause we had Big Mike was on there.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, we did not have
Yep. Oh,
Lisa.
yep. Yep. Didn't have Lisa on there. That's right.
Word. Well, we got it up right now. Here it is, bubbling wine.
Well, see it now. Inside the young sounds being to now. Ancient to a massive and chrome. Storm children outside cool with us. So that link up in a combination, man. Yeah. Run the rhythm track. See it now. All of the girls, them pay bubble and wine. No man not coming a club back up and go on wine. We jump up in the party with the session every time. All them girls, they love up a man to kill them with this slow wine. Cause they say all of them outside rude boy live your life till you don't bow. Don't ever catch no girl when come to the club and all about now. Because we feeling the sound more dead before them even know. So push your hand in the ear and make me hear you say your
Hey yo, how you doing, light skin? Tell me, do you like white men? Oh, you never tried them? Yo, why don't you try Mike then? You new to the city, just taking a few sights in. Let's head to the bar, let you take in the city right then. It's $2.50 domestic and $3 imported. Politely escorted to the bar, but what she ordered was not in the budget. $20, I can't afford it. Yeah, she's cute, but I'm not made of loot. She's getting shorted. The Amaretto sour got me on a level now. I gotta front the Willie roll. Don't want this girl to really know that I dress classy, but why ain't that flashy? Next time I wear a sign saying I'm broke, so don't ask me.
I'm in the back of the club posted when a shorty walk by. Look like poetry, emotion to my eyes. Hey Miss Lady, I like the way your hair accent your thighs. God bless Colonel Sanders, Kentucky Fried. Do whatever make you think, boo. You got these guns flabbergasted for the way you move. Miss Donna Karen wearing shorty. Get on up to drink a 40 in the middle of the club like thugs. No doubt, Ma, you be the finest, finalist. Most of the time, you the number
one pick like Kenya Morton on the draft list. Luscious lips, baby bearing hips. Got these niggas giving up all they motherfucking chips.
All of the girls them pay bubble and wine. No man now come in a club back down and go and wine.
We jump up in the party, rip the session every time.
All them girls they love up a man to kill them with this slow wine.
Cause they say all of them out there, rude boy, live your life till you know
Don't
about.
ever catch no girl when come to the club and all about now.
They can be feeling the sound for dead before them even know.
So push your hand in the ear and make me hear you say
The first time shorty smiled in my face, a grill shattered. Should've told her when she jumped on my scrotum, I can't be flattered. So save the chitter chatter, chicken scratch, comma blabber. All your talking got me floating faster through the crowd. I'm so twisted trying to walk to the bar and knock you down. Tell that pigeon that my name is my back and turn around, cause we flawless. And we gon' turn your wifey head regardless. She's starving for the dread, soaked in triple
Yo,
darkness.
girl, I know I fucked your sister, but give a guy a chance. Malcolm Farrakhan, King Julia, to the promised land. Living the rain kisses, my adrenaline came with it. I don't wanna dance, I only insist we exchange digits. The form of your ass look like intent to enslave midgets. Don't trip, you have dress, we here on the same mission. Frame dripping carrot, got you thinking the pestle missing ferrets. Rock, yo, suck my dick, grin and bear
I
it.
get it going, y'all, showing all my balls. Subi's looking good, lusty eyeballs. Grocery shopping on the horn, blue calls, hoes we popping. Corn cob blaze, the maze that legs glisten with the scented lotion. I second that emotion, smoky like Robinson or Chris Tucker. That nigga Cloud is a bad mother, shut your mouth. Yo, it's the God, fuck a cover charge.
All of the girls them play bubble and wine.
No man now come in a club back down and go and wine.
We jump up in the party, rip the session every time.
All them girls they love up a man to kill them with this slow wine.
Cause they say all of them out there, rude boy, live your life till you know
Don't ever
about.
catch no girl when come to the club and all about now.
They can be feeling the sound for dead before them even know.
So push your hand in the ear and make me hear you say
Scandal making eye contact with the red bone, half Malaysian, half African, half amazing. Hand kissing, skin tasting, time wasting, scandal skirt chasing. Play doctor, she the patient, heart murmur. I serve her like 2 all beef patties, special sauce on the lips. All begin, give me numbers, bitch. Home number, pager number, fax number, AOL, sign on. Rendezvous, checking the body view with the grind on.
Step up in the club and watch me skank on the version. Bubbling and wine sticking close to the woman. Before you know I'm getting wet like I'm surfing. Hot up in the party when the sound man keep you hooking. You better beware when the rude boy complexing. Spring nigga they ball, lose your life just for the hexing. The buffalo soldier not afraid of no danger. Destroy the wicked, pray the price for your anger. She the la 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 lay. Bring love to all of them massive particle soldier, don't play. She the she the la 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 lay. We were shopping in the place and rock the rhythm every day.
Well, this is it, where code red meet the storm. Flex without a calm, boss like atomic bomb. Then kill with style and kill with lyrics, the whole that we are swarm. Out from the dirty dungeon, ring the alarm. We'll sting them like a bee, bite them like scorpion. Never chat with them, but know say we are true champion. We'll rush them, dust them, crush them, flush them. In the dance, our who read us down, children kill them.
All of the girls them play bubble and wine.
No man now come in a club back up and go and wine.
We jump up in the party, rip the session every time.
All them girls they love up a man to kill them with this slow wine.
Cause they say all of them out there, rude boy, live your life till you know
Don't ever
about.
touch no girl when come to the club and all about now.
They can be feeling the sound for dead before them even know.
So push your hand in the ear and make me hear you say
All of the girls them play bubble and wine.
No man now come in a club back up and go and wine.
We jump up in the party, rip the session every time.
All them girls they love up a man to kill them with this slow wine.
Cause they say all of them out there, rude boy, live your life till you know
Don't ever
about.
touch no girl when come to the club and all about now.
They can be feeling the sound for dead before them even know.
So push your hand in the ear and make me hear you say
Yeah.
We had so much fun performing that and recording that, man.
When we performed that, it was off the chain. And so
Yeah.
I mean, it like because we had went from Annie's to the Ritz, and when y'all performed that, people's walking out. Hey, what's up, Pete? So when we performed that, Pete's signing in.
Great
Boy, y'all did
energy.
that, and it was like Big Mike. Mephisto jumped on Big Mike's neck.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm like, what the hell? I mean, the energy was.
Yeah.
And everybody came in and
Yeah,
they're like,
bro.
what the fuck is this?
Yeah,
Because like
man.
with Scribble Jam, you know, everybody we was catering to other artists, and you know, we gotta get my artists popping. Y'all
Yeah.
wrecked that show. Everybody came back in. They
hmm
was like, "Oh, yeah, that's what we wanted to hear."
Yeah,
Woo, we that was
Scribble was where it was at, man. The first 3 years of Scribble Jam was like monumental, man. You
hmm
know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, those were the
Yeah.
years.
I mean, a lot
hmm
of work. You know, like you said, we was learning as we was going, and you know, we were
Yeah.
just
It's
trying to
like
put the city on the
learning how to
map.
build a plane while you flying. You know, that's how it goes sometimes.
Actually, facts. You know, like, hey,
Yeah,
the
man.
chat is going nuts about what we playing. Boogie playing that
Oh
one.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, so let's
Yeah.
see here. Let me see what do I have.
Ask Shaheed what he want to hear. Because I mean, this
Well, we didn't get a chance
episode
to
Uh,
queue up Feed Me Hip Hop. I've got that queued up and ready to go. So let's get that one going.
kind of long, and shout out
yeah.
to John Doe, because John Doe from the 1200 Hobos, that you know, all this was going on at once.
Yep.
Yeah, man. Because everybody was building, everybody was participating, everybody was doing their part. You know what I mean? So,
John Doe showed up. I was like, "Who are you?" And Dib said, "He's like, I'm part of the 1200 Hobos." I said, How is that possible? Because the Hobos was DJ Skip and Dibs, and so here comes
Skip and
this.
Dibs.
Yeah, but no, here comes John Doe. Here comes
yeah,
John Doe, a Filipino dude. I said, "Man, who are you?"
yeah,
Well, he's about to show you who he
yeah,
is. Bam.
yeah. He cool
Well,
as
I'm gonna
hell,
get
man.
John Doe. I'm gonna get John Doe.
I mean, John Doe, where you at?
Yeah, shout out to Mr. Dibbs and John Doe, man. Them guys, man.
Hell yeah.
That was our team. Just that beat, we went through everything to find out what we wanted. I'm like, nah. When y'all heard this, I was like, I think it's a Supreme Dynamite.
Yo, I was a fiend before I became a teen, waiting to let my mic swing, crashing the party scene, head to toe with the third stripe, smoking by the red light, watching my man Michael pop lock tight. We got all night. Yo, freak the art of noise for the B-boys. The roof is on fire, so the spy is getting destroyed. I need some lyrical satisfaction. Pass me the mic and rock the bridges over in the back, son. Hey yo, I had to stand close to the DJ, cause he say the last cat that held the mic walked away. I said I'm about to have a rap attack, so stand back, cause I'ma eat it like a biz cat and shit it out my ass crack. He didn't want that, but it was inevitable. My voice started shaking like Aaron Neville from the bass and treble. The crowd was watching as I started resembling a grippling. I hung before the mic so much I started trembling.
Feed me hip hop and I start trembling. Feed me hip hop and I start trembling. Feed me hip hop and I start trembling. Feed me hip hop and I start trembling. Feed me hip hop and I start trembling. Feed me hip hop and I start trembling. Feed me hip hop and I start trembling. Feed me hip hop and I start trembling. Where's my microphone? My one and only. I'm hot to my Adidas on me now, nigga. What? If my rhymes was genetically spliced, you couldn't clone me. If my rhymes was swans out and made out, you couldn't go me, you get cut like the DJs cut the record. You would have thought the 1200s were chainsaws from Black and Decker now. Glossy on my eyes, cause these beats make me high. If I had to pass a piss test to live, then I would die. Raw hip hop flows through my bloodstream. Spotlights hot like laser beams, your worst nightmare. A microphone fiend plus a king plus God. Hear the crowd scream, go ahead, as they head nod. Cloud make them clap to this. The crowd pump they fists, drive the turbo switch. Step breaking on Beat Street, my crew rock steady. Sharp ass machetes, get ready, feed me hip hop. As I transform and jam like Teddy. Feed me hip hop and I start trembling. 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 Feed me hip hop and I start trembling.
Why is this on?
Feed me hip hop and I start trembling. Feed me hip hop and I start trembling. Feed me hip hop and I start trembling.
I will hit you with the gush, thunder rush, smoking on some cannabis. As the molecules collect, solidify, and reflect. I vision of a nation that is about to explode. But we've endured the long rocky road, so we decorate environments. Kick the conscience slow, got to be discreet. Handle my business, then I'm out the door. Daily discipline like DJs, approach life in 3 ways. Always thank creator, not concerned with he say, she says. These days, concentrate on high Selassie high. Heed the words of my father, then my blessings multiply. When it's time to go to war, you know my mind state is ready. I am a humble man, but I will rip you to confetti. Cause the Most High said conquer. Each and every angle to your cipher is complete. We make you move your feet, we bring the blessing and the heat for the strong and the weak. Give your soul something to eat, give your soul something to eat.
Feed me hip-hop and I start trembling. 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 Feed me hip-hop and I start trembling.
That's me playing music. Y'all inspired me to play music. Y'all inspired me to play music.
Hey man, you kept the beats coming, man. Like you know how to put music together, man, and it makes a big difference when you got a producer who understands music and is not just on one track. Like you multi-dimensional with it. So we was able to stay creative on a lot of different levels, man.
That was the same sample that Uptown Anthem was based off of.
Okay.
Oh no, it's not.
It had a lot of elements to it. It felt it's a very
that was the Supremes. I'm like, I'm
Supremes
in my
on that one.
keys.
I got you.
No, we listened to like
the bass line, the groove. If you listen to that groove, right? Let's take the groove to it. Like, I was automatically thinking, like, all right, this is gonna get mixed in with.
Oh yeah, no. As a DJ, you're right.
Yeah, this is going right there with it.
That sample was this.
It's all good. We ain't got to get into it. I'm just saying. That's how I felt like at that moment. I was like, all right, I got that right there.
I want to tell you because they're going to kill that beat.
Yeah, we ain't going to do it. We don't have to do that. We don't do that. We don't do that.
Oh, we heard Turtle Island. Miss Cat is like fire.
Hell yeah.
I appreciate the love, man.
Miss Cat,
we've been blessed to be able to make the music that we was making and still be doing the music today, man. You know.
So off of your link tree, right? Off of your link tree, right? So we've got the Harticle Gangster, or we got 513. What do you?
513. Play the 513 because I did that. That's actually a King Tubby rhythm, man. And speaking of like royalties and clearing samples and whatnot, so the thing about in Jamaica, like their copyright laws is different, and so I don't know how to get in touch with King Tubby and Augustus Pablo because of the project I put out, the first one in Testament or the Seven Seals, was with all the rhythms was created by King Tubby and Augustus Pablo.
So you can't play a sample.
I really couldn't. I couldn't really. No, I couldn't get in touch with them, so I didn't use no sample. I just went ahead and registered the ASCAP and gave them half of everything. Half of the
feel you.
writers, half of the publishing off the rip before I even released it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So,
let them
so
have
that
it.
way you can't say that I'm like trying to take nothing from you. I'm actually breaking bread with you literally.
Facts.
You know.
And
So
once again, we're
whoever
talking
owns the
about
estate is
how to
gonna
do
get.
it.
That's just doing things in honor, man. Being respect for the game,
Yeah.
respect for the
If
producers,
I'm rocking over
respect
your
for their
sample, your
contribution.
music, and you want them to
Yeah,
get paid, or their
yeah,
estate, if they're not alive, you
yeah.
want their estate to get money.
That's just grown man business. That's all. Like
Yeah.
I gotta do everything like a grown man. Like there's
Hey, you know
good,
what?
there's bad, there's ugly,
Because
it's hard.
you had
You
my
know.
beat CD, and I'm like the fat kid. I'm like you had left Cincinnati, and I'm like I remember like you told me I had a joint called Fat Kid. Heard it, I was like, yeah, I like
Yeah.
that. I need cake. I need cake. I did not upload that, so we can't play it.
Well,
It's
check
all
this out.
good.
I got
It's all good.
513 ready to go. Here we go. Let's
Yeah.
get it. And even
King
PK
Tubby.
said 513. Let's do it.
There we go. Oh, I like that. I like the visual.
Cincinnati massive. Bless up. Ding 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 ding. The doggy froggy style. Ribbit King Fuji, aka Rising Sun. Well, I'm a Rasta man, I'm from the 513. Some call me Rising Sun, some call me King Fuji. And in the nasty daddy, you get no sex for free. Unless you're a mandingo, that's a true king daddy. Well, some of them keep it gangster, some of them keep it pimpy. Say some of them sell the crack and some of them sell the sensi. And enough of them hustle just to stack the money. Say enough of them hustle just to stack the money. Cause enough of my brethren in the penitentiary. Enough of them hustle just to buy groceries, to feed their family as they're hungry picking need. I see the homeless, they have no place to sleep. They sleep in the park or take a nap on the street. And over the Rhine said there ain't nothing sweet. So many you simply have no place to go. So rob and kill is the only thing they know. You getting it in, you better be strapped for sure. You better be ready when they kick down your door. Well, I'm a Rasta man, I'm from the 513. Some call me Rising Sun, some call me King Fuji. And in the nasty natty, you get no sex for free. Unless you're a mandingo, that's a true king daddy. Well, some of them keep it gangster, some of them keep it pimpy. Say some of them sell the crack and some of them sell the sensi. Enough of them hustle just to stack the money. Say enough of them bustle just to stack the money. Yeah, cause Cincinnati persecute Rasta man. Give us a charge for the urban how we are. We smoke the ganja, tra la 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 la. Right in the belly of the beast Babylon. So many Rasta in the 513. We try to build up a strong community, but war and crime just pollute all the streets. We give the love, but we get concrete. So now we're fighting in this Armageddon. We love Selassie, so we're true Rasta man. Say Cincinnati persecute Rasta man. We smoke the ganja, tra la 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 la. Well, I'm a Rasta man, I'm from the 513. Some call me Rising Sun, some call me King Fuji. And in the nasty natty, you'll get no sex for free. Unless you're a mandingo, that's a true king daddy. Well, some of them keep it gangster, some of them keep it pimpy. Say some of them sell the crack and some of them sell the sensi. Enough of them hustle just to stack the money. Say enough of them bustle just to stack the money. Yeah, the ghetto youth get brutalized by police. They violate you and kick out your teeth. That's how it is in the belly of the beast. The ghetto youth need more opportunity, more education and more college degrees, so they can do for themselves and be free. To stay away from the penitentiary, to stay away from the penitentiary. So many youth simply have no place to go. To rob and kill is the only thing they know. You getting it in, you better be strapped for sure. You better be ready when they kick kick down your door. Well, I'm a Rasta man, I'm from the 513. Some call me Rising Sun, some call me King Fuji. And in the nasty daddy, you get no sex for free. Unless you're a man, that's a true king daddy. Well, some of them keep it gangster, some of them keep it pimpy. Say some of them sell the crack and some of them sell the sensi. And none of them hustle just to stack the money. Say none of them hustle just to stack the money. Yeah, we smoke the ganja, tra la 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 la. Right in the belly of the beast Babylon. Say Cincinnati persecute Rastaman.
Hell yeah.
Miss Cat is holding her down. She said, "Give us."
Yeah, I had to get back into that the foundational because, like I said, King Tutty and Augustus Pablo is two of the most influential reggae producers for me, man. Like for a lot of the foundational
Yeah, I
artists
mean, dope.
came up off of
And
them too.
then
Right there,
that
man.
makes
So
look your reggae and your hip hop is like because like sometimes you rap and sometimes you win once you figured out your reggae thing, it was
right,
different
yeah.
because you was
I got
still
my own
spit.
unique
You
style,
man,
man, because,
you
I'm
spit
not from the island or nothing, but, I honor the culture because I know the slang. Because I grew up with a lot of people
you
from Jamaica, from Guyana, from Bahamas, you know what I'm saying? So, I get that. To answer the question, that's where my accent comes from in my music. I honor the culture, and plus I live the culture. So, reggae music is an international music. You ain't got to be from Jamaica to be a Jamaican,
absolutely
a reggae artist. Just like you ain't got to be New York to be a hip hop artist. You know what I'm saying?
absolutely.
You ain't got to be from Alabama to be a country artist, man. You do
So while we was
what's
doing
in you. You bring out what's in
88.3,
you. You know what I'm
my
saying?
cousin still runs her show, Rhythm Comes Word. And like I
That's
know,
what's up.
like right, you know Sister Yvette.
Yeah, Donna Ivette. Yeah.
Yep,
I
and
think I
she
had sent her.
came
I
to
sent her a couple MP3s, but I gotta reach out again because it's been, like I said, it's been a lot going on the last couple of years, man. It's just a lot,
I
man.
know. I'll
Is she
put you
still on 88?
absolutely.
Oh wow.
Me and Carl tried to
I know
call her.
Sister Kaya's on there too. Sister Kaya's on there representing for the
Yes,
reggae culture.
Wow.
Yeah, for
I'm
the
out.
artists, man.
We're doing this.
That's awesome, man. Shout out to
Mm-hmm.
them.
Yeah, that's like
Mm-mm-mm.
more and, like she came to Scribble Jam. She did everything.
30
We
plus
said,
years at this point, I guess,
Yeah,
man. Even more.
absolutely.
yeah,
I'm like,
easily.
they got rid of us. I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
tell you how
Moving
they got
time
rid of
forward,
us
man.
because Scandal. So we trying to get him ready. We know Scandal passed.
Rest
So
in peace to my brother. Man.
yes. So they said they called us Black Friday. They messed it up. I had to keep it going, and it was just tragic how they like I said get him signed up, and they wouldn't do it. And they said, "Oh, he was doing the show and you weren't there." I said, "Dude, I've been trying to get." That's what they did. They wanted to get rid of us.
Okay.
But you
Okay.
know what? This is way better than going down to.
Well, yeah, you had a good run and it was a good form,
Yeah.
but now you got an international form now. You can reach more people now than even on 88.3.
Mhm.
So I mean, you
Worldwide.
you you upgraded. Yeah, man. I got about 5 more minutes and I got it ready to go ahead to
Well,
clock
let's
in.
wrap
But
it up.
man,
Let's go
yeah.
ahead and get into the shout outs and everything. And
Hold on.
first,
Can we do this
absolutely.
this last one's tidal wave or no hot to fire?
Oh, that hot to fire, boy. Yeah, I'm down. I'm
Boogie,
down. Let's
give
do
us
Give
hot
me a
to
second.
fire. This
Somebody
is
tell me where the storm child they come from. Skin
this is
lightning come to
where
your station.
that
Yeah.
that when they say like fresh, they say fresh. Give me another track and let me do this.
Mm-hmm.
Say
Yeah.
I was like, okay. And I said, God damn, these dudes was just so musical. They was better than everybody.
Yeah. Yeah. And you can't fit us in no box neither. We do what we do, how we do it, and how we feel like doing it.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
They was trying to say we
Like
was
we
Wu
don't need
Tang
permission
and
to do what we do. You know? Yeah.
yeah, I had to fire because that's when I was doing that keyboard. So
Oh, here.
like
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
that's straight original music. I mean, wasn't no sample because everything we did was sample. This was no
Yeah.
this was no sample. This was me playing the shit.
Well,
See, I
here it
couldn't.
is.
There we go.
In interest of time, let's get it going.
All right.
Yo, hey, hey, whoa, hey, yeah, hey, boy. See, somebody tell me where this gun they come from. They spit lightning on radio station. Red cloud, heady bells, rising sun. They hearts are fire. Somebody tell me where this gun they come from. They spit lightning on radio station. Red cloud, heady bells, rising sun. They hearts are fire.
Yo, rock till I don't stop. Keep the doors locked, stankin' like old socks. We really funk rock on to the break of dawn. What you want, that's really a John with a pawn. Let's get it on, I was transformed from storms. Be warned of a bear that ain't the norm. Who rule picnics with Mike Tex, Mike Sweats. Mike Bow, say your highness, ready to proceed. Why yes, one test, play a hunt test. With spit, with light and fist front test. Done the guy hit and make your head nod. Once your head throb, done job, no proud. I be the eyeball, raw to even out the score. The Lord sent cloud for crowds to want more. Rah, yo, when it rains, gonna pour. You can brain sore, and you still want more. More hot than the cop infested spot in the earth's core. Fuck a Glock, pull the CD from the sock drawer. Press play, raw, stored aggression. How to fire days expired, sign Weapon X.
Somebody tell me where this gun they come from. They spit lightning on radio station. Red cloud, heady bells, rising sun. They hearts are fire. Somebody tell me where this gun they come from. They spit lightning on radio station. Red cloud, heady bells, rising sun. They hearts are fire.
I came out the ground, dark brown and so cold. Looking for a microphone, my metal hand can hold. Grab my heavy load, took the long road of lost souls. Where the dead man was walking, just waiting to decompose. I was chosen to perform those shows. Excite crowds, pumping fists like Muhammad Ali for 12 rounds of underground, low down sound that pounds to your projects, making you sweat like jalapenos and raw sex. I'm bringing the next level of music and mic check. Checkmate. You gotta stop the tape to keep your neck straight. Most of these MCs hate the rhymes they make. Why don't they just sit down and take a break? Cause what I'm about to create, never ever been, never will be. And I'ma flow until you feel me. For real, see, don't take us lightly. It might be the worst thing that you ever did in your life, be.
Somebody tell me where this gun they come from. They spit lightning on radio station. Red cloud, heady bells, rising sun. They hearts are fire. Somebody tell me where this gun they come from. They spit lightning on radio station. Red cloud, heady bells, rising sun. They hearts are fire.
Boom shakalaka, infinite crowd rocker. Bring a rainy day, beat you down like Chewbacca. Floating upon the wings of my chakra. Tough like Tonka, be comfy conquer. Jacket like the edge, meditate like the llama. Rugged to the core, smelling like Knock Tompa. What could you give me a cup of agua? No, V2, I got the cotton mouth. I got the bag of herb from the hot and dirty south. I'd rather sit and smoke than to hear you run your mouth. Your vanity is in, but soon it must be out. I murder upon the rhythm, and that is without a doubt. Now everybody shout while jumping all about and make a smoke cloud from the spliff in your mouth. My lyrics get you drunken like 7 Guinness style. But do you know my drunken style, what it's all about, yo?
Somebody tell me where this gun they come from. They spit lightning on radio station. Red cloud, heady bells, rising sun. They hearts are fire. Somebody tell me where this gun they come from. They spit lightning on radio station. Red cloud, heady bells, rising sun. They hearts are fire. Somebody tell me where this gun they come from. They spit lightning on radio station. Red cloud, heady bells, rising sun. They hearts are fire. Somebody tell me where this gun they come from. They spit lightning on radio station. Red cloud, heady bells, rising sun. They hearts are fire. Somebody tell me where this gun they come from. They spit lightning on radio station. Red cloud, heady bells, rising sun. They hearts are fire. Somebody tell me where this gun they come from. They spit lightning on radio station. Red cloud, heady bells, rising sun. They hearts are fire.
Nobody can do that.
There it is. There it
I
is,
appreciate y'all
man.
having me on, man. Appreciate y'all having me on, man.
Appreciate you being on Fab Boy
We're gonna
Senior.
keep bringing music. I got new music coming, man. I'm about to be doing some shows up there pretty soon, so I'll be posting it on my social
He's
media.
in Minnesota. You're in Minnesota, right?
Yeah, I'm in Minnesota right now, but I'm actually about to hook into the college circuit, man. I'm gonna be in starting the region, and I'm gonna go to the national, man. So putting some work in, man. And still putting work in. Been putting work in, and still gonna be putting work in. You know what I'm saying?
Where can everybody follow you? Let everybody know where your socials are. Let everybody know where they can follow you and stay up to
Yeah,
date
I'm
and in
King
tune.
Fuji. King Fuji on Facebook, on Instagram. I'm Superpreneur 007, and you can just Google King Fuji, man, and I'm all over on all the platforms, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
So
sir.
yeah, yeah,
Man,
Well,
you know
hey,
what?
getting it in, man.
This is why I brought you on because one of I met you. You was like, what? I'm like 10 years older than you.
Yeah, yeah,
We went around the world. Uh, the world. We was like,
yeah, man. Up and down the East Coast, down in the South. Like we blessed a lot of shows, man. We did a lot of shows around the country, you know.
I
Like I
appreciate
said,
you.
we've been putting in work, and I'm still putting in work, man. You know,
absolutely.
life be life, and sometimes, and you gotta take a break, but then you
Hmm.
gotta get back in, you know, and continue to put the work in, you know.
Do
So
the best you can
Oh,
do with what you have at the moment, right? That's what you got to
that's it,
do. And with that
that's it,
being
brother.
said, yo, we just doing the same thing here. Fresh shout outs.
Absolutely.
yeah. I got to shout out everybody. I mean, I got to shout out you. Um, we dipped a little bit. Don't care. Uh, everybody get the love that I got. We're doing what we do. And
Yeah,
this is episode 40.
Number 40.
yeah.
You made this happen. When I got back in touch with him, and this is how we're doing it. Everybody's life is what it is, but we love hip hop. We
Yeah,
get
yeah,
things done, and like it's starting to. We have a community. Man, please bring people to our page. Uh, uh,
yeah.
Ross Fuji, Rising Sun.
Absolutely.
You're
Yeah, I'm
my
gonna be posting
brother.
it. Yeah, I'm gonna be
Right.
posting it.
We're
You know,
playing
yeah.
we're playing we're playing
Mhm.
music videos. We're moving to the next level. It's gonna
Absolutely.
Yeah.
be exactly what it used to be. So
Mhm.
this is a
Just a
lot
little
of
bit
work.
better.
Mm.
Just a little
Oh
bit better,
yeah.
man. You know,
I'm
we're making
I'm sure
improvements
some
in the
people on
classes.
this I'm sure some people on this chat and they're like, hey, I need a reggae verse. I need and now hold on. This is how I go. I need some crucial dub. You used to say that. I said every
Yeah, they
song
just say
can't be
yeah,
dub. It's
everybody
like
is a crucial dud. Yeah. I was in that
this
zone
is
though. I was in that zone. Now I hear music and I can sing or I can rap. You know what I mean? So it's whatever
mm,
the music is talking to me, whatever I'm hearing from the music, that's what I'm gonna do.
your
Well,
But yeah,
dopeness
man.
because you can rap as
Mhm.
well. Or like your verses are cold, but at the
Yeah,
same time,
I'm gonna still
you're
rap too. Yeah, I'm gonna still rap too. I'm gonna still rap.
yeah, man.
I'm still gonna
You're a
rap.
G. You're a G.
Mhm.
hell yeah. Well,
All right.
yo,
Much love, y'all.
it's B
Yeah,
Boys
everybody get
Underground number
get well.
40. Yo, salute. Much love to my B Boys Underground
Salute.
family, my usual
Yeah,
suspect
man.
family, everyone.
One
Salute.
love, everybody.
We out. Peace.